What's up everybody, this is Scott and welcome back to another video. Well, in a world where everyone has basically a Rode mic or some type of shotgun mic or something like that, or at least one that everyone's always tried, I wanted to try to go a different route and try a truly wireless lab system that you can kind of see right here. With that said, I found one that's got pretty decent reviews and comes in $125 cheaper than the Rode Filmmaker kit and way over $300 cheaper than that Sony uWP kit. So today's video is about the Saramonic uWMic9 set. Wow, that name. Gotta work on those names. A brief description about the product. It's this high quality lavalier microphone system with dual channels. So it's easy to use right out of the box with plug and play operations. I'm gonna jump in there. That's a little misleading. This crazy all metal construction that has a really nice, easy to read backlit LCD screen. And let me go ahead and tell you, in the Ohio cold that has been this week, it absolutely worked like a champ, even when it was really, really cold. Now the website says that it offers up to 330 feet of operating distance with auto scan features that find the best channels for you. Yeah, let me go ahead and just tell you that 330 feet must be like line of sight, open field, anything like that. I wasn't getting anything remotely close to 330 feet. Granted, I don't really know where I'd be walking 330 feet anyway, unless it was like a football field, I suppose, but I didn't experience that 330 feet. It has two different groups, A and B, and has 96 channels in each of those, so over 180 channels, 190 some channels that you can choose from. Basically, there's a lot that you can do with this whole system. So my disclaimer is, I'm not a professional. I make fun YouTube videos and content videos for family, friends, and some people at work. So viewer discretion is advised to know that I'm probably barely scratching the surface for doing anything with these microphones. What are some of the things that I absolutely loved about the Saramonic wireless kit? So this thing had just shy of about 1 billion channels, two groups, I mentioned it before, 96 channels apiece. So if you have any interference at all in any of the channels, you can cycle through 180 plus in two different groups to really find one that you can fully utilize without any interference. Another thing that I really liked for my use cases, I'm using it as this talking head right now. I don't have to worry about the wind or the noises from the elephants running around upstairs. I don't have to worry about that. It's all basically right here. Yeah, that probably clipped the mic. Sorry about that. This thing is fully metal, like it feels super solid in the hand. I don't have to really worry about dropping it or anything like that, but also it is heavy, so it feels like a very well-built tank. I absolutely love when I'm carrying it around. Again, minus the little heavy part, it does come with the belt clip that I can just kind of clip it on my back. I don't have to worry about it. But overall, it's probably one of the most well-built kits from that perspective. So lastly, the thing that I loved about it is the fact that you're getting these high-quality parts and high-quality audio for a relatively low price. So I talked about what I liked. What about what I didn't like? Again, right out of the box, they say plug and play. That's a little misleading because plug and play, I had to really kind of finagle to understand how to make this thing interact with my phone and interact with the Canon that I'm shooting on right now. And honestly, it was way confusing at times because depending on the volume that I had to have it at, the volume would drop off the Canon, then I'd have to jack it back up for the Pixel. And again, it was just, I know I'm kind of comparing the two, but I'm going to be using my Canon and I'm also going to be using my Pixel, and I want to be able to kind of understand how to interact with both of those. So that line of sight thing, you're going to see in some of these videos that I show you, that's true, but it's not. I was getting 35 to 40 feet before things started to drop out and be strange. So it must be like 100 feet, wide open cornfield, nothing around you at all, which I get, but still not exactly the use case I'd be going for. Honestly, right out of the box, when you turn the thing on, it can be a little overwhelming. Now, once I got used to it, I could just kind of finagle and get around. You definitely want to make sure that you play with this thing before you go straight to a video shoot. Yeah, don't do what I did. I pretty much went straight to a shoot. And also, one weird thing, I don't know if this is just user error on my end, I had to record with the receiver saying mono, but now it's stereo. But when I flipped it to stereo, it was mono. It was only recording in the left channel. Not entirely sure why. That could completely be user error, but I have it on mono right now, and hopefully this is stereo coming out. So you're not gonna actually know this time, Gigi, if you can hear it. This is the Saramonic uWMic9 system. Now, if it's anything like system problems that I had filming with the Google Pixel 3, you may not have heard of any of that. So just in case you didn't, again, Saramonic uWMic9 wireless lav system. One of the things what you don't see on this film is I just spent like 20 minutes by my car trying to figure out how to get this to sync together, because as soon as I got it all synced up and tried to modify that this is not too loud, every single time the volume would go completely out. So maybe it's a little bit of user error, but it's not as intuitive as I would have hoped. And now, turn my back around. Hopefully you can hear this. I'm about 45-ish feet away. Nice little smooth 60-degree wedge if you're gonna chip up to a green. But hopefully you can hear all of this. If not, you're just gonna see me waving my hands wildly. So I'm gonna walk back towards you just in case you can't hear me. Again, apologies if this comes across as very loud. Every single time I tried to modify the volume, it completely cut out with my Canon to where I had zero volume on my microphone. So there you go. That's just straight up raw audio and the video. Definitely the video. I'm gonna try to color correct because it was very bright out there. So the thing I always end my videos with is, would I recommend this to somebody? Actually, yeah, I would recommend this. If you're looking to get some high-end audio and you can go completely wireless with a lav system, the cost is relatively cheap compared to the others. I mentioned the Sony before, that's at 600 bucks. I mentioned the Filmmaker kit from Rode, that's $400. The kit that I have right now runs $269 on Amazon, and I will leave a link in the description below. It's significantly cheaper than the Sony and the Rode, and arguably you're getting the exact same result. So definitely recommend it. If you're looking for that wireless lav system, pick up the Saramonic, save yourself some cash, and actually if you wanted to get a second transmitter to where you wanted to get that, you would have an all-in cost roughly around the Rode Filmmaker, but you have two transmitters where you only get one with Rode. So that's it, that's all I have. Thanks for watching. As always, like, share, subscribe, thumbs up, leave a comment below, and we will see you next time.